Hi, and welcome to Black Belt in Real Estate. If you are new to the show, my name is Peter Jumrukovski. I'm a local real estate expert here in Los Angeles, also a former Karate World medalist. I love helping people making smart decisions when it comes to real estate, such as buying, selling, and investing here locally. So if you want to talk about that, if you want to connect, if you're curious about the market, I'm very much approachable. Please reach out to me. This show has only one purpose, and that is to provide value to you so you can make wiser decision in your real estate. Because if real estate is done right, it's one of the best things that can happen to your life. So today we're going to talk about the off-market dilemma. Should you sell your home privately? So the big question is, should you list your home open publicly or should you sell it privately? First of all, what is an off-market sale and an off-market listing? Basically, it's you as a homeowner saying, hey, I'm open to selling, but I don't want you to publicly market my property. And there's many camps in regards to this, but me personally, I do believe that most case scenario, you should always list your home on the open market. Here's why, and let me tell you about the pros of doing that, and then we can talk about off market and why it might make sense to you. The reason being, if you have an attractive property, we want to expose it to the most amount of buyers. We want to make sure we drive up the price as much as possible because most sellers, not all, but most sellers that I have met, they want to get the highest amount for their house. That's mostly a motivation. Also, most sellers want to feel safe during a transaction. How do you get safer in a transaction? You have multiple offers, so you can leverage that during negotiations, during escrow. So I think that's very important. Also, when you expose the property to the most amount of buyers, most of the time, a lot of the times, you do get more than you were expecting. So there's really not any downside to publicly list your home, unless you're very private. For example, I've told this story before. I had a client that said, I don't want a sign in the front of my yard. I don't want an open house. I don't want people walking through my property that I don't know. I don't want the neighbors in there. I want to sell off market and I'm okay leaving money on the table. If that's you, that's fine. Also, another potential for off market is that you're exploring and toying with the idea of selling, but you're not really sure. You want to see what you can get. And maybe you're looking to get a little bit of a premium because you have a unique property that is hard to comp. For example, you have an incredible view or a massive, massive lot size. And you just want to explore it. That's totally fine. That could be an option for you if you value privacy a lot. Off market could be fine as well. You could still be very private and list openly because we can, show it only to qualified buyers. We can do appointment only. You don't have to have open houses. But overall, I would say most of the time you should go on the open market. And if you come across an agent and say, no, just sell off market, that would raise a warning flag for me because typically what it means, let me just show it to my buyers and see if I can make double the amount of money, which is fine if everybody's on board and if you are on board on the sales price, then it's a win-win for everybody. But all of you just need to be transparent and also ask why do I not want the most amount of exposure for my property? When it comes to listing your home on the open market, 3 things define your success. First of all, the agent and the team you choose. Do your due diligence, interview a couple of great agents. If you want a cheat sheet or want to have the questions that you should ask, look at the show. I have a couple of episodes on that, or hit me up. I'm happy to share that with you. The second part is, the marketing. How is the agent going to market your property or their team? And that's very, very important. There's a common myth that all agents do the same thing. that is not correct, and the agent you choose can affect the home price with up to 10% or sometimes even more. And the last thing you want is your home to sit on the market. And the third thing is pricing strategy. How will you price your home and what is that based on? Should be based on research and data and also the marketing strategy. This was just a short little episode. Overall, if I could give you some advice, I would say do not list off market unless you're super private and are okay leaving money on the table. Otherwise, you should go on the open market. You should interview a couple of agents and you should have a good strategy for success. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed the show, please let me know. Give us a review and subscribe if you want to talk to me, if you want me to interview for the job and see if I can earn your business, to see if we can, work together. I'm up for the challenge. And again, I'm always saying this. It's always a great thing to get a second opinion because one of two things is going to happen before you make your decision. Either you're going to reinforce that the decision you're making is correct, or you're going to see that there's somebody better suited for the job. Either way, it's a win-win for you. Thank you so much for listening to Black Belt in Real Estate, and talk to you soon.